I've reached the point in my life where one of the things that I'm really into, and one of the things that is happening right now, is that for me, as far as the hip hop, everything's coming full circle. You know, those people I started with, and we went on this long journey, and we went around, and now everything's coming back together. I'm releasing a lot of content. I will be releasing a lot of older content with people that some people never even had the idea of, songs that I made with people, songs that I've done with people in the past. I'll be introducing a lot of instrumental content. So a lot of people don't know, but I'll put it out there now, that the guy doing the windmills and the 1990s and the I Used to Love Her videos, me. My background was a b-boy. And I really appreciate my ties to the b-boy community, and I try to pay attention to what's happening in the b-boy community. And in doing so, I found out something that really was disturbing, and I found out that b-boys' videos had been being taken down from various social media sites, not one in particular. We're not picking on anybody. It's just the fact that they don't own the copyright content to the music that they're dancing to. But all they really want to do is highlight their dancing. So for me, in the future, a lot of things that I'm doing now and a lot of things that I have been doing is providing more musical content for these b-boys so that they can get their dancing out there, so that they can have a platform where they too can dance. I love that b-boys are now being able to do judges showcase and travel all over the world just dancing. That's great. A job from dancing is huge, you know, but Jabberwockies, and so you think you can dance and the way people are dancing now and just doing hip-hop dance. And I'm seeing b-boying again in Target commercials and different things that, you know, you thought it disappeared for a while and it came back. So for me, providing musical content for these type of people, you know, dancers and everything, is a big thing that's on my list. I'm just a small little flower right now. I haven't blossomed into everything that I'm going to be. I'll be the first to admit that. But the knowledge that I have, when I can finally be to the point where I'm combining that knowledge with the proper capital and everything, there's some amazing things I like to do for the industry, and some amazing things I'd like to be able to give to artists. So I'm releasing the content. I'm working with the people, some of the people I used to work with. So that's going full circle, being able to, even if it's just in a way where I can help them or consult them, or, you know, let's talk about advice, doing business at that level. DJing. It's just one of the things that, you know, I was sitting there for many years, and I had DJed when I was a kid, and one of my DJ friends came over and was looking at my records. He was like, "Do you ever play these for people?" I was like, "No, not really." And then, you know, I was like, I need to play these for people. I play them for the people in my house, but I never really, you know, playing this music that I've collected for people to hear. And within doing so, there's been a lot of that. So I'm DJing and keeping up on those skills and providing music for that. I'm not one of those DJs that's too big to do. I do weddings. I do corporate events. I do a lot of breweries, restaurants. That's what I like to do. That's, you know, it's friendly, it's environment. I have kids. My friends my age have kids. They can bring their kids to some of the things that I DJ. So that to me is like, oh, that's huge. Now bring your family, bring your dog, bring your 2 daughters and your neighbor, and bring their big wheel and their, you know, bike, and come on out. We're going to play some music. Let's eat. Let's have a good time. Let's conversate and let's talk business. So the future for me, from the perspective that I'm looking at it in, it looks really bright, because I feel like for a lot of years, my main focus was pushing my kids and getting them to the point where they're ready to go to college and where they have enough of the skills to go out here in this world and fly. Now, as we're getting to an older age and they're setting on their way, this is like my perfect, you know, time that I have been thinking about, well, this is exactly what I'm going to do. So every plan and every thought that I'd ever held and wanted to do, they're going to start to come out in the near future. So it will be music, it will be content, it will be, I got to write a book. I started it, and I'm somewhere in the process of putting it together. Been working with High Power, Phil Gates, and he's been helping me do a lot of stuff. He's been documenting a lot of things. He's been talking to people in my family, asking my mom and dad weird questions about me. So, you know, I don't know what he's doing on the documentary side, but he's got something going on over there. So there'll be a lot of content that I'll be releasing in the next time. And always vinyl. At least always a vinyl version. I'm not against doing digital. Like I say, I embrace technology because it seems like the trend now is how many likes you have and how many views you have. So I also think that along with that, you have to have a presence on social media places where people actually buy music too. So it's something to learn, you know. But I mean, releasing a song and getting it on iTunes is something to learn. Releasing a song and getting it on Spotify and being able to really make useful sense of the analytics that you're getting from that information, there's something to learn. So I embrace it all. And I think it looks good.